Ciao, sono Sofia Milos, buongiorno. Today we're going to make a frittata di zucchine with truffled mushrooms. It's absolutely divine. You'll need a couple zucchinis. Try to find them small, thin and firm. That's what we mostly have in Italy. Here they're a little bit larger, but make sure that they're nice and firm, because if they're too soft, they'll tend to be bitter. They become more and more bitter as they get older. White onion, Celtic or Himalayan salt, cracked pepper, optional, extra virgin fresh cold pressed olive oil, some flat leaf parsley or Italian parsley, as we Italians say. You'll need 2 pans, one to do the zucchinis, which we're going to slice thinly, and one to make the frittata. We'll cut off the ends of the zucchini. If it's a very large zucchini, a little bit thicker, maybe one will be enough. I'm going to half them. If you have a thin zucchini, then obviously you don't have to cut them in half, just cut little rondelles, little rounds, which is prettier anyway in the frittata. But if it's bigger as in, like as big as a quarter or larger, then of course you want to half it. And cut them very thin, equal slices. Reason why, 1, it looks prettier, but 2, it needs to cook evenly. Heat up the oil in a pan. Salt, pepper, watch your nails. So we have our Italian parsley thinly chopped and our mushrooms sliced thinly and washed. So in another pan, we'll cook the mushrooms. Some extra virgin olive oil, when the oil warms up, put just a little bit of butter. I'm going to do a little bit of it, but if you like more, hey. So when the butter has melted, just a little bit of butter with a little bit of oil, just to coat it, we can put our onion in. Now, if you want a little peperoncino, which of course, yes, the peperoncino from my nonna in South Italy, which I'm going to ask my mom to bring me some more. It's a little red chili pepper. If you like it spicy, this is a good time to add it to the onion. Our zucchinis are almost done. When they start to be translucent and slightly doré, browned, zucchinis are done. With mushrooms, you don't need to add any liquids, because actually the mushroom will release some liquid. Put on some Celtic salt or Himalayan salt or sea salt. And you can turn off the zucchinis. They look beautiful, translucent. Can you see? That's beautiful. Add a little bit of parsley. For 2 zucchinis, I'm going to do 4 eggs. Some Celtic salt, sea salt, or Himalayan salt. I usually do like 2 shakes for each yolk. Just remember, we put some salt in the zucchinis as well. Add a little bit, just a touch of water. That will keep the eggs fluffy. My nonna didn't used to do it, my mom doesn't do it either. But it will be a little fluffier if you add a little water. So in the frittata, we're going to add chopped parsley, cracked pepper, keep an eye on your mushrooms, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, to your liking. You know, in southern Italy, they put quite a bit of cheese in it. I'm going to keep it low, just for a little bit of flavor. All right, I'm going to bring up the flame and add a drop of water. Okay, so our mushrooms are cooked, and now truffle oil. Ooh, the smell, beautiful. Okay, so for the frittata, I'm going to use a regular pan, which will require a little bit more oil, but I suggest for you to do it in a non-stick. So make sure you coat the pan with oil. If it's, especially if it is not a non-stick pan like this one here. This is a chef's pan, but... So we have our eggs with a little bit of sea salt, Celtic salt or Himalayan salt, cracked pepper, optional, some chopped parsley. We have 4 eggs and just a splash of water. So we're going to flip the frittata, and you can do that in various ways. You can either flip it, but it's a little heavier, it's not like an omelette, or old-fashioned Italian mamma nonna style. You don't want to flip the frittata, which frittata is a little heavier than an omelette. You can just do it old-fashioned style. Put a plate on your pan, careful not to burn yourself. Put a hand on here and over, and voila! So you're going to put your mushrooms on top of the frittata, put a little parsley, a little bit more of truffle oil at the end, over your frittata as well. Frittata di zucchine, which is an Italian omelette with zucchini and truffled mushrooms. Buon appetito!